Today I try to pull off the ultimate surprise for my grandma with the help of our playful puppy. You know, I've always thought about what it would take to get my grandma to fall in love with dogs, and I think I've finally figured it out. Meet the star of the show, our playful puppy, Max. He's a ball of energy and always up to something mischievous. And then there's my grandma, the ultimate dog skeptic. She's always been a bit hesitant around dogs, but I'm hoping Max can change her mind. My grandma's not exactly the dog type. She's always been a bit put off by their slobbery kisses and rowdy behavior. To be honest, I was a bit worried about how she'd react to having Max around. I mean, what if she didn't like him? What if he ended up being too much for her? But I was determined to make it work. As we started spending more time together, I could tell my grandma was still a bit hesitant around Max. She'd keep her distance and only interact with him when absolutely necessary. But Max, being the charming pup that he is, was determined to win her over. He'd follow her around the house, wagging his tail and giving her his biggest, most adorable puppy dog eyes. Despite her initial reservations, I could see my grandma starting to crack. She'd laugh at Max's antics and even occasionally reach out to pet him. It was clear that Max was slowly but surely winning her over. As the days went by, Max and my grandma's bond continued to grow. They'd play together, go on walks, and even cuddle up on the couch for movie nights. It was amazing to see how quickly Max had gone from being a stranger to becoming her new best friend. But little did my grandma know, Max had one final trick up his sleeve. I had been secretly training him to do something really special, something that would completely blow her mind. And the day finally came when we were ready to put our plan into action. As we sat down in the living room, Max suddenly jumped up and started doing tricks, one after another. He'd spin around, jump through hoops, and even balance on his hind legs. My grandma was laughing so hard she was crying, and I could tell she was completely shocked by what she was seeing. But the pièce de résistance was yet to come. Max had one final trick, something that would really take the cake. And with a flourish, he jumped up and dumped an entire bucket of balls all over my grandma's lap. The look on her face was priceless, a mix of shock, surprise, and pure joy. As we looked back on our journey, I realized that Max had done more than just win my grandma over. He'd brought us closer together, showing us that even the most unlikely of friendships can bring the greatest joy. Thanks for joining me on this heartwarming adventure, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you have a special pet story to share? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos featuring Max and other adorable pets.